I haven't seen much about it, but I guess Nike got on board with Colin Kaepernick, calling Kaepernick, right? Say, hey, sometimes you got to do this to get that, right? And then everybody, you know the deal. You know how people are. It's like, hey, my point is about police brutality. And ever since 9/11, firefighters in 9/11, my brother's serving in Iraq. Yes, sir. Sir, we're not talking about that. No one is saying that your brother is not over in Iraq. He's talking about police brutality. Why don't you get the fuck out of the country? And that right there is political discourse in 2018. You know, not saying people listened back in the day, but at least they did a better job pretending, you know. Where does Nike get off acting like they give a fuck about people? You know, if they really gave a shit about people, wouldn't they have allowed that documentary exposing their fucking sweatshops to air at some point? Oh, shots fired. And Bill, if you gave a shit, wouldn't you not be wearing a Nike shirt right now? Hey, fair enough. We're all full of shit. Jesus Christ. If I see one more fucking moron, you know, screaming about troops or 9/11 on a subject that has nothing to do with it. Jesus fucking Christ. It's a protest about police brutality. He is allowed to do this. Well, I'm allowed to misconstrue what he's saying then. You know? But that's what it is. I think that's what happened with the internet, is now everything, even when it isn't about you, it has to be about you. You know? All of these fucking people, you know what I mean? All of this fucking shit you see on Instagram where the person's acting like they're trying to inspire you when they're really just trying to show you all the cars they have outside of their fucking giant house with their abs. You know? The fuck was I joking about that with? I did the Bill Simmons podcast. I was joking about that. You know, all these fucking celebrities always telling you how hard they're working. Yo, we out here grinding. It's like everybody is. Everybody is. A lot of people weren't blessed. Most people were not blessed with your gifts. Their grinding does not fill an arena, you know, but they're a really good fucking carpenter. But no one's going to sit there and watch them frame a well, I guess you wouldn't frame a house as a carpenter. A finished carpenter, I'm thinking. What are you saying, Bill? That regular carpenters aren't as good as finished carpenters? Well, I mean, yeah, you can hide a lot of your mistakes in the walls. Hey, my brother was a carpenter on 9/11. He built a shack in Iraq. That's not what I was talking about. Oh, I just felt like yelling. Anyways, I saw a little bit of it. I saw somebody retweet something, and it was something about Fox News, of course, trashing Kaepernick, of course, saying he's not American, and of course, saying probably that, you know, he doesn't support the troops because he's talking about police brutality. Oh, the weather outside is frightful. So there you go. But by all means, you know, people, you know, don't burn your own property. You know, even if you don't like Nikes, you could give them to a homeless guy. And also, when you burn that stuff, you're just really polluting your own environment. You know, with all that rubber and God knows what else is on the fucking sneaker. Why do you have to burn it? Why can't you just throw them out or set them aside? They always got to burn it. I remember when Lane Kiffin left fucking Tennessee, and this guy somehow had some Lane Kiffin jersey, and he like lit it on fire, filmed it, and then pissed on it. Tell you right now, this is what I think of Lane Kiffin leaving Tennessee for fucking USC. What do you think about an American corporation poisoning our own food supply? What? Are you going to let your cornflakes on fire and then pee on them? What are you, an ISIS? What the fuck you talking about, you bald-headed, freckle motherfucking Yankee cunt? What the fuck you doing down here? No Southern guy ever said cunt, do they? Cunt, you fucking cunt. That's how they say it. Cunt. Why am I acting like it's everybody down the South burning their Nikes? I don't know. I don't know why there's not more people saying, like, this was about police brutality. You may or may not agree with it. But to then try to make it about something else, which then leads you to burn your own sneakers, is probably not the direction you want to go in. However, that's not, but the thing is if somebody is burning their own sneakers and then you show it on TV, like all of those channels you're flipping through, right? There's the lawyer chick, right? You flip the channel. There's the Jack Ryan guy. You flip the channel. There's the sci-fi. You flip the channel. There's a commercial. You flip the channel. There's a soccer game. You flip the channel. Somebody's sneakers are on fire. What the fuck is that? Was somebody in those when those caught on fire? My God. What? How did those sneakers catch on fire? Fire? Well, yeah, you know what? I think we cracked the code here, people. For anyone in Hollywood listening to this, if you want a hit series, you need fire. That'll make people stop. But it's got to look real. So, in other words, like when you shoot without a permit, you got to light something on fire without permission. And then it'll look real because it is real. And if you can somehow capture the people running out of whatever the fuck you lit on fire, then I think you could actually get people to stop long enough and possibly sit through some commercials that they would allow your show to air for the following week. So see, I guess there is a silver lining. For the life of me, I will never fucking understand people that take it to that fucking level. I get, okay, you're not agreeing. Let's say it's about police brutality, but you're like, that's not the way to go about protesting. Fine, I get that. Fair enough. Good point to you, sir or madam. But when, you take it to the point that, you're going to burn your shit and then film it and then upload it onto the internet. At no point during any of that fucking process. You liked those sneakers when it was just crying children sewing them together, didn't you? How fucked up, I mean, how far back are we going to take this? If you really care, all right, then you wouldn't buy those things in the first place. You'd be going down to the fucking sneaker factory and giving that little kid a break, and you'd sit down on the stool and you'd fucking glue your shit together yourself, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? I don't know. All I know is I'm sitting here right now and I don't have the internet. I'm a 50-year-old man. I don't have the internet. I don't know when I'm going to be able to upload this. I once again upgraded my system. A buddy of mine was just telling me, Greg Fitzsimmons just did his podcast. I don't know when that's going to air. Gee, Bill, why are you doing all these podcasts? Well, because I got some big tour dates coming up, and F is for Family Season 3 is right around the corner. The fucker's done, man. We're getting ready to start promoting. Well, you better promote something about 9/11 with my brother over in Iraq. I'll burn my sneakers. I will burn my fucking sneakers. Hey, Nike, I hope you're watching. I'm burning my fucking sneakers. Don't make me burn my pullover, because I'll fucking do it. Just do it. Yeah, I'll fucking do it. I'll come over there and light your whole fucking factory on fire. How dare you kneel during the national anthem? Do you have any idea how disrespectful kneeling is? Whenever I go to church and the pastor says everybody take their knees, it's like, I will not disrespect God by getting on my fucking knees. Everybody knows if you believe in Jesus, you stand up. You go eyeball to eyeball with that hippie sumbitch, and you see how you measure up. You looking him in the eye. Maybe you're a little taller, looking down on him, being like, hey, Jay, The fuck was up with that hooker, man? Or maybe you one of them little fellas with a big heart. Just keep coming. Knock them down, keep coming. Like a fucking Wolverine. Fucking Michigan Wolverines is sponsored by Nike. I'm going to go in there and I'm going to burn all them tight little yellow pants they run around in. The ones that hug their buttocks in such a way. I'm sorry, people. I don't have the internet right now, so I can't look up anything about sports. So you're just going to have to suffer through another fucking 20 minutes of this. I'm contractually obligated to continue running my fucking mouth for another 19 minutes. The contract I signed with myself, kind of like when Motley Crue signed that contract that they were never going to tour again. Because if they did, then I guess they're going to sue themselves. That's how that works.